the fucking conquistadors of Esau, he came in and he outlawed the quinoa because he didn't like it for some reason. That's the same thing happened with the marijuana. They outlawed the marijuana because they don't like it. Now, marijuana has good things about it. You're not supposed to smoke it. You're supposed to eat it. Most I told you that in Genesis chapter 1, that all the herbs will be meat for you. So you're supposed to eat these things. But marijuana, you know, just as a side note, marijuana is actually a great plant. Alright, it's actually a great nutritional plant when you eat it, when you ingest it. Okay? So they did the same thing with the quinoa. Alright, it's just now recently they, you know, now they starting to produce and shit like that. But they came in and they outlawed this plant. Alright, because they didn't like it and people had to grow it illegally. The natives had to grow it illegally. Issachar had to grow it illegally, you know, up in the mountains. Okay? Let's say Issachar and, you know, the rest of the other tribes down there, man. Alright. So where I'm at. Alright, it says the natives resorted to growing quinoa illicitly in fields located at higher altitudes, away from the prying eyes of the Spaniards. However, because of such ruthless oppression, see that? Because of such ruthless oppression, quinoa eventually fell into centuries of obscurity, unknown by all but a few natives. Alright, it says, quinoa was brought back into the limelight in the 1970s through the teaching of Bolivian spiritual leader Oscar Achazo. It says, who encouraged his followers to consume quinoa to help them reach higher planes of spirituality while meditating. Two of his students, Don McNeely and Stephen Gorad, were so impressed by the grain that they formed the Quinoa Corporation and made it their mission to restore quinoa to its former glory as a primary food source. Since then, it has grown steadily in population and has found a new life as a replacement for ordinary rice and grains, and has gained a reputation as a potent, functional food prized for its high nutritional content and many medicinal benefits. Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador are the main producers of quinoa in the world today, with many more countries starting to cultivate the crop for domestic consumption and export. Because of quinoa's epic history and outstanding reputation as one of nature's finest grains, Hidalgo Food is proud to supply one of the best quantities of organic quinoa, providing our customers with the healthy food option as rich heritage as it is in nutrition. Okay, so that's the history. Going to some of the nutritional facts. Now this is I'll post the link up there, but it says self-nutrition data. That's the name of the page. Quinoa cook. So this information is for the serving size of 1 cup of quinoa. Okay. How it says it has 222 calories. Calories from fat is 32. Total fat 4 grams. Saturated fat 0. Trans fat none. Cholesterol 0 milligrams. Sodium 13 milligrams. Total carbohydrates 39 grams for 1 cup, which is cool. Dietary fibers 5 grams. Sugar none. Protein 8 grams, which is pretty cool. People say you need protein for your muscles. Now, another thing is too, people think that you have to eat meat to get protein, because true, the media push that out. Oh, well, you gotta eat chicken and you gotta eat meat to get protein, but you don't. You can actually get protein from grains and herbs and things like that. You don't have to get protein from meats. Beans are high in protein too. Alright, so this right here has 8 grams of protein in it for every cup. Alright, so with protein, I don't really know. Protein is just basically a chain of amino acids. Alright, certain amino acids that Esau looks for inside of plants and animals and shit like that, and he calls it a protein. Alright, so let me see. What else? Vitamins. It says that vitamin A has 9.3 IUs. Vitamin doesn't have any vitamin C. Doesn't have any. Well, they don't know if it has any vitamin D. Vitamin E, alpha tocopherol, something like that, 1.2 milligrams. Don't know if it has any vitamin K. Thiamine, 0.2 milligrams. Riboflavin, 0.2 milligrams. Niacin, 0.8 milligrams. Vitamin B6, 0.2 milligrams. Folate, 77.7 mcg. Vitamin B12 is none. Alright, minerals. Minerals, it says calcium, 31.5 milligrams. Now that's another thing, because they would have you believe that you had to get calcium from milk, which is not true. Alright? From animal milk. You shouldn't be drinking cow milk. Cow milk is not made. Cow milk is not for humans. First of all the things that they pump into the cow, hormones and different things like that, is not good for you. Second of all, milk is pure, is the same shit as the Elmer's glue that you use to fucking glue shit together. So you should not be drinking milk. That's why most people can't handle milk. So you could get calcium from this. This has 31.5 milligrams of calcium per cup. Iron is 2.8 milligrams. Magnesium, 118 milligrams. Phosphorus, 281 milligrams. Potassium, 318 milligrams. Sodium, 13 milligrams. Zinc, 2.0 milligrams. Copper, 0.4 milligrams. Manganese, 1.2 milligrams. What is this? Selenium, 5.2 mcg. Fluoride, it has no fluoride in it. Alright, so yeah, so that's the nutritional facts of it, man. Okay, so that right there was just a little bit of information on this herb right here. These are the seeds of the herb called quinoa. Okay? Quinoa. A good food for you to eat. So with that, I say, I just closing this too. For these videos, this page, Herbs of Zion, I'm gonna be going into a lot of different things. I'll be going into, as the first sit down I did on the pharmaceutical industry. Lord willing, I have a sit down coming up on the caduceus and the hospitals. But also, not only just going into those types of information, I'm going to some, putting some food recipes up so you brothers can eat better. Because one thing is that brothers, man, you gotta eat. You gotta eat right, man. If you're not eating right, you'll lose clarity in your thought, man. When you go out there and teach, your mind needs to be clear. Alright, you need to be focused. Alright, and in that, you should think of your body. Your body should be just like how these athletes, they take their body serious, man. They exercise and do things like that. You should be the same way, because you're athletes too. You're just mental athletes. You're spiritual athletes. Scriptures call us soldiers, man. Warriors. We're spiritual warriors. And in that process, we have to use our minds. We have to meditate, meditate or think about the scriptures and, things like that. So you have to have a clear mind. You can't have a clear mind if you got chemicals and bullshit just floating through your veins, or you got a lack of oxygen going to your brain because you don't have enough iron, or you don't have enough, you got all these chemicals floating around in your blood from the different meats and the different sugars that they have in the food and all this bullshit that they got in the food. So brothers got to eat right, man. See, a lot of brothers that's like really overweight, and it's not good, man, because you know you only get one body. You know what I mean? So you gotta eat right. So I'm gonna have videos on recipes, okay, different things I eat, how to make different things. All right, and then also I'm gonna do some profiles on some different herbs, you know, different foods, just the nutritional fact and the history on it if I can, and if I can I'll put some scriptures with it. And also another thing I want to do too is I'll have some videos on different things that you shouldn't be eating, like white sugar, which maybe I'll go into that soon. Have some videos on different bad things for you, like the white sugar, the milk, you know, dairy, you know, cow milk, you know, different things like that. So just be looking out for that, man. And you know, with that, close it out. Say all praise to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH. Double honors to Great Millstone. That's my elders. You know, everything you see me teach, the way you see me teach, you know, I learned it from my elders, okay? And you know, double honors to the brothers that go out and teach the word. You know, all the camps out there that's pushing this truth. You know, and may the Most High bless you brothers out there, you know, that listen. So with that I say, YAHAWASHI, Barakatham, Shalom.